when you start off with first gear, the second gear has to be in the leg. The third gear has to be in the hand. Then again fourth gear in the leg. Fifth gear in the hand. Sixth gear in the leg. So very, very tricky combination. And so this is the six-speed gearbox. Nobody knew about that vehicle. My name is Bhadradri, but they call me Buddy by most of my friends. I started my racing in 1968. I would have started a bit early also. Those days they were very strict about the license. They used to say minimum 3 years you should have the experience. Me, right from my kid days, I used to ride a 0.5 cc. They used to call that as Karadi Java. I don't remember. It's an ideal Java, right? So I used to ride that bike. 1968, my uncle, late Mr. T. Narayan Rao, he used to sponsor races. So I went along with him. Otherwise, those days going to Sholavaram, watching the races was a very big deal. So I went there in 58 or something, best of the races. From Sri Lankan riders used to come, drivers used to come. So from that time onwards, it was a childhood dream that I should become a racer. So after seeing those races, I was staying in a big house in Egmore. I had my own cycle track, put chickens, no barriers, stones, and with small pegs. So I used to practice in a cycle, braking, having a toss. So like that I started. So I contacted few friends. Then they said it's dangerous. First thing, when you say you're racing means you're dangerous. The second thing they will say, it is very expensive. The third, nobody will sponsor you. I said I took a chance. I raced. I completed second. Actually, I was leading in the first race. Prem Chandran, he totally modified. He was way ahead of us. He was a very good mechanic, very good tuner. Advantage for a racer, he should be a mechanic also. 68, just 1 month before the races, few of my friends, we all joined together, went to the tracks. We saw the tracks. Then we said, okay, how to do up a vehicle? First thing those days, they'll remove the exhaust. They'll remove the, what you call that, front mudguard and the rear mudguard. Race on the track. See the timing. Then only they'll start souping the vehicle. Like that, everybody started in India. So nobody knew what was racing, how to tune. All they wanted is a sound. Whether the bike moves fast or slow, they're not bothered. It should make a racket. They forget removing the silent exhaust. The speed certainly drops by 50%. Nobody knows. So like that we started. We modified the exhaust little bit, a little bit reading here and there. When we are doing up the vehicle, but Mr. Vidhi Prakash is a legend, both in tuning, doing up and driving. So first thing I learned from him is, he said, your vehicle should be friction free. This is what he taught me in 1969. So what we did, right from wheel bearing up to engine bearings, we had to do the clearance. That is, there should not be any friction. That is the first lesson every racer should understand. Otherwise, there itself, like wheels are binding, wheels are catching, means you are finished. Everything goes down. Your speed goes down, everything goes down. So Mr. Vidhi Prakash taught us first. Then we started modifying the head, then the piston, then the barrel, then the connecting rod. We are lightening the flywheels. So it's very difficult. Somehow by error, we did the vehicle well. Nowadays, you have 2 dampers. We didn't have dampers in our vehicles. One ordinary country mechanic fellow, he said, what sir, your vehicle is, dancing on the highway. It was wobbling very badly. It's very difficult to handle these small bikes, and it's a bumpy track. our Sholaram track. It was basically airstrip, abandoned airstrip. So very, very bumpy. So we used to harden the shock absorbers. After that, he could not take it. Maybe we were doing, those days we were doing about 130, 140. That was a very big speed those days. And for wobbling, how to handle it. So what we did is, you heard about the LD scooters. It was 59 model scooters. So we caught hold of the shock absorbers. That was a small shock absorbers. We welded it to the frame and the fork. We were the first to do that in India. So that's what we got scared is, suppose it gets stuck on the high speed, we'll be thrown out from the bike. So we started from 80, 5 rounds, 10 rounds, 20 rounds, like that slowly. Then we removed that oil, put a lighter oil. It was a bit bumpy and it was a bit difficult for us to handle the shock absorbers. It's not a dampers, it's old LD shock absorbers. So we removed that oil seal. Those days sealed shock absorbers. So we cut open it, everything was done crude way. So that's how we succeeded. Put a 2T oil. Those days to get 2T oil is very difficult. STP oil, we used to smuggle it from Singapore. Now you get all sorts of oils. Only oil was available was castor oil. And castor oil, whether it's a 20 or a 30 or 50, doesn't make any difference. So we are forced to use that. So this is how we started in our 175 class. First race, there are about nearly 40 bikes. So it was a bit difficult to come out of the bunch. Then a slow rider, he gets caught in front of us. It's very difficult because every second counts a lot. And all the bikes had the same power. You can say everybody had a stock bike. And we can make up only on the straights. And those days we had a lengthy straights, about 1 kilometer. So there we used to make up, but mainly we were catching up in 1, 2, 3 U-bends. So everybody used to take a wide U-bend. I used to jam the brakes, skid the bike, take a right turn. So I was much faster than any other rider. So that's how we completed, and we gave, and Premchandran was a very good rider, and he was the first person to be selected in the escorts team. Escorts gave an advertisement, they had an interview to select the riders. So all India riders, they came to Connemara. So we all called for an interview, we all attended the interview. So myself and Prem were selected for the interview. We were given a job. He was given a job as a R&D some chief. They gave me a deputy general manager for escorts. It was a very big post those days with a 4-figure salary. They were really impressed with me. So, of course, my parents didn't allow me. I had my own business here. I was basically an exhibitor and a film distributor. So I had to stuck here. So every races, they used to send me a flight ticket those days. Going by flight was something good. Nowadays you can wear shorts and go by flight. Those days we used to go suited and booted. So we used to go there. They used to put me in a Lodi hotel. So we used to try the bike on Delhi highway, Punjab highway. The factory was in Faridabad. So standing quarter mile, where they used to carry all the spare parts, change the piston, change the head, different combination, and biting cold. Those guys, they are tough guys. So because of the weight, I had a plus point. And those guys were all tough guys. And every second counts a lot, as I told you. And because of their weight, they used to do wheelies. So they thought we are very happy doing wheelies. In the wheelies, again you are losing your timing. So they didn't know anything about it. My timing was the best. So I impressed everybody. And there was problem with the escorts union also. Why you want to spend so much money for a rider they used to say South Indian, not a Madrasi. Madrasi. Why you want to send him buy a ticket from Madras to Delhi? Or wasting so much time. You can give it to a factory rider. All the factory riders were stunt riders. They will go inside a fire. Full. We can't think about it. They're all circus riders. So how can they can be a race rider? Race rider is different. Rally driving is different. Then scrambling is different. They were good in scrambling and stunt riding. 20 feet with a shock absorber, with a telescope shock absorber, they used to do the jumps. I tried once, it's a suicide. So I didn't want to do that, I'll stick on to racing. So I started like that. I was in the team, we had a lovely team. One Singh, Sardar, his name, Jesse. He was a stunt rider. He was a very famous rider in Delhi. Jaswant Singh and Kapoor. He was a scrambler rider from Suzuki. He, me and Prem Chandran. Lovely team it was. And team was formed by one J.K. Gulati. He was a director of escorts. He took the initiative. And still I remember one Mr. Gandhi. He was a tuner and he was in charge for the R&D department. So they all, thanks to all those people, they really encouraged us, and we got a name because of them. And the entire team, I was the fastest. One advantage there, I want to tell you, there they didn't differentiate between the riders. They said, best man wins the race. So for the previous day night, we had the meeting. We were all called, all the directors were there. All the bikes are equally powered. Now, you show your riding skill, but don't cut anybody moral. Because team, they try to cut the other opponent. Like our main opponents were from Enfield, India. And again, they had a fantastic team. Hebar was there. He was one of the best in modifying the vehicles. So then Prithvi Bavaja is a genius. Very good tuner and very good rider. See, advantage to be a tuner and rider, it's a very big plus point. I was not a good tuner, but I knew a little bit about mechanism. Yeah, 1968, that was the first race. When 1 month before the races, we went there to see the track. That's the first time I'm seeing a track. I was totally excited. With a stock vehicle, Java, I went around, I did about 20-30 laps. I was really impressed. Then what bike should I race? Java didn't have any competition. 175 had the maximum competition. I said I'll ride a Rajdoot. So I had a Rajdoot also. I took the Rajdoot, modified it. Before entering, first I saw most of the bikes in the scrutiny. So all were black in color. So what I did, I painted the bike red with a nice white stripe, and in the same way, those days, I had stitched a red overall with again stripes, black stripes, and I was the only person to have an imported helmet. I brought on a helmet from London. It's called the Stadium. Nobody would have heard about that Stadium with a visor. Those days, something unique thing. It was a very good combination. So with that I raced. It was a really eye-catching dress. But of course I would have looked like a joker. Because nowadays racing is all tight-fitting. Those days it was loose and no padding also. It was just for a show. So I raced with it. So about nearly 20-30 bikes. Starting I pushed off. I'll be the first in the 175. So Rajdoot I was the first. I was leading till the last lap. Last lap suddenly started seizing. So I just held the clutch. I didn't know what to do. I held the clutch just before the finish. Because again, if I let go, I might fall. Because that speed, I know something might happen. Because I didn't know anything about it. So I held the clutch, finished third. And I served a second, I think. Those days only first you get a cup. No second, no third. Out of 20-30 bikes. Those days I told you, it was something new for everybody, all of us. So just before the finish, Prem Chandran took me. So that was my first race. Escort selected me in the team. We had about 5 riders and 2 standby riders. So 1 week before the races, bikes arrived in Madras. It was airlifted. So we went to the tracks and we had the fastest bike. We wanted to race that bike even in the 250 class. We didn't have a speedometer for that bike. It had a 6-speed gearbox. Nobody knew about it. 3 in the hand and 3 in the foot. It was very tricky to ride that bike. Slightest misfire, the gears will change. From second it will go to, not to third, it will go to fourth. So again there will be a drop in the speed. So you have to be very, very careful, not only watching the track, watching your speed, watching your leg, watching your hand. So it's very, very tricky riding that bike, and I got used to just within 5-6 rounds. When you start off with first gear, the second gear has to be in the leg. The third gear has to be in the hand. Then again fourth gear in the leg. Fifth gear in the hand. Sixth gear in the leg. So very, very tricky combination. And it was very interesting. Only me and Prem could ride that bike properly. And it was very, very fast. It was so fast. So this is the 6-speed gearbox. Nobody knew about that vehicle. Then 1 week before the races, I was playing cricket. I was playing for the 4th division. So playing cricket, I fractured my leg. That year my racing is gone. So before, nobody could ride that bike. Only Prem Chandran entered and he completed first with a very big lead. So that 1 year has gone for me. So earlier there was only 1 race a year, that is Sholavaram. Only now you have about 5-6 races. That 1 year, precious year has gone. I used to race with all top riders of India. And in the 175 we had the best of the riders. About closely 20 riders were there. One Mr. Prem Chandran, yeah, my teammate, Ramanathan, Jaswant Singh, Kapoor, I told you he is a rider from Suzuki, professional rider. Then Hebar is the only first person to completely modify a Crusader, totally modified a Crusader. And he won Mr. T.S. Srinivasan. He was the first person to modify a Rajdoot before me. And he had a toss, and of course he was a bit old, he couldn't compete with us. Parvez Mullah, he was ahead of us, very good rider. Chinnappa, he was riding for under 10 years. Then Namazi, Abdullah all raced for under 10 years. Chakrapani. Then Prithvi Baveja, Escorts team this is the team. Then Enfield India had one of the best team. Prithvi Baveja, Uday Pal, Farid Kariyappa, Sridhar, Aspi Patina still is riding, I think. Aspi Patina, Sherry Patina, and N.K. Ramesh. So they're all team from Enfield India. So this is the best team. And to complete this race, to come within 5 also, it's prestigious. So I can always proudly say I was within 3 in this team. And all were equally powered, all are very good. But this is my 175 career. After that, I was selected in the 350 class. The racing is being fully covered by Chris Cross. Please subscribe for Chris Cross. Thank you.